What's up, good morning guys, it's Tark with Cyclone FPV, and as you know today is March 2nd, it is about to be 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I am going to look at a few things here. I'm going to pull up the website here. I want to check DJI's site real quick. I hope you guys are having a great day. As you can see behind me, right here over my shoulder, we've got all the DJI FPV combos here. I'm going to go to DJI's website real quick. Let me see, DJI.com. And I want to see what they've got streaming on this side to see if they're doing any. Here we go. All right, so they finally have the pictures up. Let's go ahead and put this here. Here's DJI's website, guys. We're going to open this up real quick, and the reason I'm doing this is I want to follow. I want to see what they've done here. Let me get over to their. Let's go to their main page real quickly, only because there we go. All right. So they are now pushing this. They have now finally officially opened it. We've been real limited on what we can get. So what I figured we'll do first is we're going to go ahead and watch the video on here. And let me see what other information. They finally put some pictures. So here's what we've got. The goggles, the remote control. I believe that the motion controller, I don't know what's going on with that one yet. I'm going to have to find out. But let's see what they've got. It's been a while since they said they would be doing this at 9 o'clock. And let's see, I think everybody's seen this video, unless they put something new out. Oh, maybe this is new. I don't know. Let's just see. All right, let's see what we got.
They've wondered how to fly. We have spent more than a decade crafting tools for dreamers. Now we're going one step beyond with an immersive experience unlike anything else. Introducing DJI FPV. First ready-to-fly FPV drone that lets users of any skill level feel the thrill of immersive flight. We've also revolutionized the FPV experience by creating the DJI Motion Controller, a compact device that enables ultra-intuitive flight based purely on hand motions.
Thanks, man.
With the standard remote controller, 3 distinct flight modes offer multiple options for anyone to fly FPV. Start with N mode for an immersive experience with traditional flight controls. S mode simplifies FPV controls for an exciting hybrid flight. Activate N mode to unlock unlimited flight controls. Now the only boundaries are your skills and imagination.
End mode's going to be like, need more money to pay for the damage. Woo!
Enable emergency brake and hover with one tap to stop and hover in place. The return to home button will bring the drone back automatically to its starting location and land it safely. The new DJI O3 transmission system delivers crystal clear, hyper-immersive image quality with ultra-low latency. DJI FPV also features a robust modular design. The fully integrated camera records every breathtaking move in crisp detail, putting you right in the middle of the scene thanks to a super wide 150-degree FOV. Footage stays super smooth thanks to integrated rock-steady technology. This is DJI FPV.
Right on. All right. So looks pretty cool, actually. You know, I think they've done a good job of pushing it right now. I mean, we had to wait this long to get it. What's up, guys? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and open this drone up. Now I've got you guys questions in front of me. So here's what I'm gonna do. I've taken the solder mat off, right? So I've just kind of got the old mat on the bench here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of the boxes now. I'm gonna take the middle box here. And we're going to open it. We're going to check out what everything weighs like. I haven't opened it. I mean, they've been sitting here, but I didn't want to have any information before you guys did. So let's go ahead and just get this thing opened up and see what we got. Okay. Let me give me 1 second. I want to make sure that everything's set. All right. Let's see where we're at. Okay, here we go. Let me get the razor blade. All right, let's open this up. Okay, guys? And we'll get the scale out and we'll do everything. We'll get it all done. All right, so listen, as you can see behind me, I've got them for sale. So if anybody wants one, as of now, we can sell them. We were giving DJI the respect. They had some rules in place that were that we couldn't sell them, and we couldn't even put pictures of them. Okay, so you'll notice on the website. Now look, let me explain something to you. Let me show you how this is going to work. Right. So if I take you, I'm going to take you back to the computer real quickly to show you how this is going to work. So if you go to our website here, if you go to Cyclone FPV. Now, it's going to look real strange only because we couldn't put any info. Like, there was literally nothing. We weren't allowed to put a picture or anything like that. So, for right now, if you're interested in purchasing one, you can go click the down arrow for drones, and then you can go to buy brand here. Now, I'll update this as soon as this video is done. But for now, all you can do, this is the easiest it's going to be, is click DJI. It is now posted. It's right here. You click that, and now you can add it to cart. Now, I have no other information because they had not given us any specific details to post. Now, with their site up, we can now go ahead and populate this. But nonetheless, you will be getting, obviously, a brand new DJI FPV combo. All right? So let me now get back to the desk here. All right, there we go. And I'm going to try to zoom out as much as I can without getting too messy here. There we go. It's kind of a crazy desk this morning. All right, let's minimize that. All right, there we go. All right, guys. So let's get back to opening this up and seeing what we got, right? All right, here we go. Let me see how they want this. Okay, we got tape on this side. And would like to, the box is huge. It's massive. A lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, but that's about all I can tell you right now because I don't know anything else about this since we're opening it at the same time. All right, let's go ahead and open this as well. Here we go. All right, guys, so this is what it's going to be like when you get one. Right off the bat, we've got our goggles first. And you guys know we've been having these for sale for a little while. So here's your V2s right here. And here is the drone right here. So I'm going to go ahead and set these aside for right now. All right, let me zoom out a little bit more. There we go. We'll just keep it like that for now, okay? And then we'll take the box. I'll set all these aside, and we'll actually just keep opening the box for right now. And then we'll put everything on the table. So let's take this off. Okay, so here is your new remote. All right, we'll put that aside. Now let's get our accessories out and everything else. I guess these are going to be our props. Let me see. Yeah, so these are going to be the new props. And like we were told by Envious FPV, these are going to be proprietary. This is going to be one of the concerns we have. I'm going to set that aside for right now. I don't know if they've got accessories on their website yet. I know that as a dealer, I didn't see any at the time, but we're going to go and check that out as well. Let us see what we have here. I guess this is going to be our power adapter. All right. And I guess the other side will be our cable. And guys, I'll get all these boxes out of here, and then we'll go look at the actual hardware, but let's just go ahead and empty this out. This is our battery right here. And I believe this is going to be the same battery that goes in the goggles, so those are interchangeable. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of those batteries from the goggles just to make sure. Oh, no, wait, sorry, that is the goggle battery. I apologize. Let me go ahead and check this other part out. Let's go into here now. All right. This is going to be the head strap for the goggles. There we go. So we'll open that. Our USB, this is for our battery. So that's our USB to barrel connector. Again, this is the USB-C adapter. We finally got a manual. We did not get those with the goggles for whatever reason. Our power cable, our Allen wrench set, and antennas, which I'll open those in a second. All right. Okay, that pretty much does it for the contents. Now let me get this box off the table and let's look at what we got inside. Okay? That does it. All right, let's keep the manual because that's the only one we got right now. All right, let's get this box out of the way. And let's go through and get all our contents open. So here's our props. Okay, so we get two sets of props in this right off the bat. We know that. Let me kind of see if I can get back in here just a little bit. There we go. All right. So I'm going to set the props aside first. All right. Here we go. Hey, you know what we're going to do is we're going to power it up and we're going to see what works, what's compatible, and what's not. Okay. All right. So we've got our book here. Put that aside here. We've got our adapter here, our AC adapter, and we've got, like I said, this is the barrel connector. Here's our antennas. I'm going to go ahead and just open these up and put them on the goggles real quickly. So we do that. And for those of you guys, the V1s and the V2s, as far as getting this set up, is going to be pretty much the same. So let's just go ahead and get these put in. All right. Goggles are set for right now, so I'm going to set those right here. AC adapter I can set aside. I will tell you, it does pretty much similar to what they've done in the past. Here is the USB-C. Let me get all this out of the way. Here's our USB-C extension. Okay. They do have the option here, so at least you can charge your battery and also be charging a few other items at the same time. Your barrel connector here, which will go into your goggles. Head strap right here, which I will put on later. We don't need to put that on right now. Let's look at the battery. Oops, the standard battery that we got, for those of you that got the goggles, here it is. Okay, let me see. Yeah, all right. All right. Let's move that stuff out of the way. I'll put the goggles aside for a second. It is this. I tell you what. I'm gonna go grab a controller real quick. So here's the X Lite. Now I know some of you guys have the DJI, the TBS as well. So putting it in comparison, I think it's, except for the 18650 extensions, I will say that it's almost a mirror image. The feel seems almost mirrored. Now they do have the, take these out. Now this is like the smart controller. So the smart controller that I have, which I'm going to go grab in a second, does the same thing where they put the sticks. They're able to be stored inside the antenna. There we go. All right. So in comparison between the two, if you were to take the 18650s out, I think these would pretty much be the same size. All right, very much the same size. So let's look at the controller first. If you've used an X Lite, yeah. So I'm going to put them side by side. Very, very similar. I don't see much of a difference in that regard. As far as size-wise, the feel of it seems to be somewhat the same. Let's see. We've got our switches and our controls pretty much similar to what we normally have on the DJI. There's nothing different there. This was the props. All right, let's get the controller put aside. Let's get this one out of the way, and let's get to the drone itself. All right. So here we go. Here's our drone, and we're going to, let's see what we've got. We want to, let me see what they've got here. All right, so this is our LiPo connector to connect in. So here's our battery. Now, it's not that heavy, actually. I'm going to go get some weight. I'm going to go get the scale real quickly, so give me a second. Let me get the scale, and I'll give you an idea of what we're talking about. All right, so I'm going to get this scale for now. If we need to get a more precise scale, we will. I'm just going to see what we have here on this one. Let me go ahead and zero it out real quickly. And we'll verify. Actually, I'll use this one instead. Let's use this one instead. And this way I can verify its weight. All right, so here we go. So battery-wise, and if somebody wants to take notes on this one, I guess I could get a pen. So battery-wise, our battery is 287 grams. I'm going to go ahead and get a pen and start writing this down. All right, so let's do that. Let's do our drone battery. 287 grams. Let's see what they've got on here. I will try to get this so you guys can see it as well, so bear with me a second. Let's see if we can read this under the microscope so you guys can also see it. If not, then I'll change the screen over, but let's just see. Let me close this here. All right. Let's see what we got. I don't know if we're going to be able to read this or not, to be honest with you, under the microscope, but we're going to try at least. Oh, there we go. All right. Here's the details of the battery. All right, so you guys can watch this. I know it's going to be kind of weird, but I figured if you guys want to see it, you can. Let's see. So it's a 2000 milliamp. All right, so we've got 22.2 volts. Total max charge is 25.2. There we go. All right, 2000, 25.2 at 2000 milliamp. Let's see what else we got. I guess that's going to be pretty much about it. I don't think there's going to be anything else that we really need to pull on this one. I guess they're going to say the minimum voltage right there. And all right, so the rest of the stuff is standard. There's nothing really big to show you on that side, so let me go ahead and switch back. All right, there we go. Let's go over here and get this out of the way. So let's see. That's our battery charge right there. Let's see how much the drone weighs. I'm going to go ahead and open this up real quick. Take the stickers off, take all the tape off, whatever. Let me get the scale out of the way for right now. Go ahead and remove all the pieces here. And I believe that this is the shell that can cover around it. Yeah, or the TBS style. I'm sorry. We have a little lag between your post and mine, so bear with me if we don't. So this is the replacement. This is a secondary canopy you can put. And it's going to be by replacing these screws, which we're going to go ahead and do that just to see how simple it is. All right, camera-wise, let's go ahead and remove the tape on this. All right, Mike, sorry, yeah, it is a 6S battery. Sorry, man. Again, we have a small delay on there, but I will try to see your posts, your questions you ask them. All right, so, all right, we've got our USB, you can see right here. We've got our USB-C and our SD card slots right there. And on the back, we've got where our LiPo is going to go. I will go ahead and take these off as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put the props on, and we're going to see what our total weight is. And they've got it like normal, where the props are color-coded, like pretty much normal DJI. So we can just talk about the concerns right now, and I'm going to pull up their website to see if they've got, we're going to go red to red like normal. If they've got a price on these props, I'm going to try to find out real quickly. That's going to be kind of important. All right. And then we're going to go through any kind of firmware update. We're going to see if this thing finally will firmware update. All right, so let's put the battery in, and we're going to see how much the fly weight is on this. Slide your battery in, just like that. Here goes our complete weight. Let me zero this out. Total weight. God darn. Let me see how I can. Let me get something to put it on a platform that'll hold it a little bit better. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll put this clipboard on here and zero the weight out again. So let me put this on, and I'll zero out the weight here. Okay, here we go. Okay, showing a total of 786 grams. Total weight with LiPo. All right, so really it should be about 500 grams without, so just to make sure we're on the same page, we're going to go ahead and take this off, and we should have, I get the scale is going to adjust a little bit, but we should be able to see about 500 grams on here, and it's going to show about 501, so that looks about right. So 501 without LiPo. All right, so there we are. I tell you what, on the motor itself, I don't see anything, but I think they are. Let me open this up real quick and let's see what we've got. This is going to be the simple manual to just get into it. I don't really need this one, and I don't think anything out here. Let me see what they've got on the, they got the technical specs right here, so let me just go ahead and I'll pull that out and show you. I just got to find the English version right now. Okay, so takeoff weight. Yeah, so here's some details right here. So the takeoff weight, it says, let's see how close we are. It says 795. I have 786. Now that being said, I do have a, just to calibrate our scale, I'm going to zero it out again. We should be at 200. All right, so our scale is right at 200. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of place this, see if, well, now that I put the props on, that's not going to help me. I didn't want to use a clipboard, but if I have to, I will, just so I have a bigger platform. So let me do that real quick. And let me make sure that I zero this out and still get about 200. I do. All right. So then takeoff weight 501, add the battery. This is very consistent to what we had, 786, 787, that's right here. So DJI says that the takeoff weight is 795 approximately. I mean, maybe give or take, I don't know what, I don't think the SD card weighs that much. Let's go to, okay, so the battery is a 6S, 2000 milliamp. Let's see, the remote control, I don't care about the remote control, I want to see the aircraft itself. Flight time, it says maximum flight time, we're talking about 20 minutes at zero wind at a consistent 24.9 miles an hour. Okay, let me see, the transmitter is, the operating frequency on this is going to be in the 2.4 and the 5.8, and it does say that the transmitter is functioning in both 2.4 and 5.8 as well. That being said, I would assume that the original controllers will work with this without issue. The question I have is I want to see if I can pair this controller to an air unit. So we're going to try that in just a minute as well. Let's see what else we got. Remote controller is 2.4. Yeah, there it is. Transmitter power 2.4 to 5.8. Max distance is going to be 10 kilometers under FCC. And transmitter power is going to be 19 and 20. So that's fine. Let's see if they give us anything else. Goggles are the same. These are the same V2 goggles, so nothing here is going to make a difference. I don't see anything else here that really matters that much. Video format, supported video, blah, 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 blah. Goggles and the weight. All right. So far, that's all we have in the manual right here. All right. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to hopefully, we're going to be able to test out what's going to pair with what. So that's what I really want to do right now is I want to see what's pairing with what and what's going to function. So let me get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. All right, let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. So here's our goggles. Now, if any of you guys have already received your goggles, you know that when you tried to do the firmware update, it was nothing but a complete mess. So I'm going to do it live now. We're going to see what happens, okay? So let's start with the goggles first. And I'm going to go ahead and get some power to them. So let me get this going. And while that's happening, I'm also going to, actually, I'm going to use the original cable that came with the DJI goggles. So hang tight one second. I don't really want to use their battery, so I'm going to use what we normally use here. All right. And we're going to try this first, and then we're going to go through the remote, and then we're going to go through the drone and make sure that we can do all our updates at the same time. All right, because I can tell you right now that if it functions anything like the V2s, when we couldn't do an update unless we got a virus warning, I don't know how many of y'all got that, but I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and do it live. I'm going to switch the comments now to a different screen so that I can air the, so I can put on video the computer and still read what you guys are saying. So let me go ahead and switch that over. Give me 1 second. And this way I can show you guys the screen that we're looking at. All right. So let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to minimize right here. I'm going to close this, and I will show you guys the computer screen, and we will go to DJI's website, and we will start running the software. So here we go. Okay. So let me see the easiest way to do this. First thing we're going to do, here's the goggles, and we're going to go to the, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to the DJI website. Close out of this, and let's go to our downloads. And let's go to our software. and we're going to go to the DJI Assistant 2. And let's see. Let me see. FPV series. We're going to go right here. Okay. I'm going to click that, and we're going to download the Windows version. At the same time that that's happening, I am going to move some of this stuff out of the way so that we can. There we go. Let's open this up. Okay, and bear with me if you guys are commenting. I'll see it in a second. Right now, I'm just trying to get this on here. All right, so it's downloading, and while that's downloading, I'm going to move your comments up. So give me 1 second. Let's go here. Bear with me 1 sec, guys, and I'll have that for you. All right, so I'm going to switch this over to here. Give me 1 sec. We will get, there we go. Okay. All right. Now that we got the comments up, we can go ahead and share the rest of this. So here we go. Now that it's downloaded, we're going to go ahead and run it. Now, like I said, any of you guys have done this before, you will know that there was some issues with this and there were virus warnings and so forth. Hopefully we're not going to have that this time. I'm going to click yes. All right, and then at the same time, let's go ahead and see. We got a couple, that's fine. We got a little bit of charge on this, so I'm not worried about that. Put my notes aside for right now. Thanks for the coffee, babe.
You're welcome.
All right, here goes. Go ahead and get my cable ready, get my power on. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I'll agree. I'll agree. Let me see. Okay. That's fine. Fine. Next. Nope. Consider later. Okay, good. So far, so good. All right. Let me go ahead and plug these in. Let's go ahead and get our USB-C cable. This is much better than what happened a week ago. So far, it does look like we're going to see some improvements here. Let's go ahead and pop this in. Let's see what we get.
It's my last one, I'm sorry.
Hey, you're fine, babe. All right, so we'll start with the goggles. Okay, so last time, this was not the latest version. So I'm curious now, what changed? This is not the, let me see, current form. There was, something's changed on here since the last time we plugged these in with the first pair. But it says now it's up to date. So perhaps they changed well, no, I guess it says they did it here, but that's not that's not what we saw before. So obviously there's been a change to this one. So it says it's got the latest version on it. Great, we're gonna go with that then. There's no need to upgrade, it's already installed. But just if you want, we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway, just to make sure everything works out properly. I don't know why they've done that, why it changed from last week. But that being said, we're going to do the same thing to the controller. And the controller, let's see what they've got. While we're doing this, we're going to check the controller for power. Let's see, just to make sure we get it right. It doesn't tell you. I'm looking right here, and it doesn't say anything about that. All right, so let's go ahead. While that's downloading, it's working pretty good as far as the download goes. So we're going to let that keep downloading right now. Let me go ahead and do this. There we go. All right, so now we're going to get the transmitter ready as well, and then we're going to check the firmware update on the drone. Oh, that's my kids. Gotta say good morning. Hey, dude, love you, and hope you have an awesome day. All right, gotta say what's up to the kids. All right, here's where it was getting stuck before with people. Now it's obviously working properly, so we have no issues there. We'll let it upload. Then we'll do the same on the drone and the controller. And I'm going to go grab the smart controller that I have. Pretty simple. All right, let's see what they have in here for our quick start. I mean, everything here is pretty much basic. Really not much to this. Be interesting to see a few things though. Let me see. I don't see much in the way of, all right, let's see, we're still at 79%, so we're hoping we're gonna see something move here. Oh, there we go. All right, we're still going on this one. I'll give you a couple backup sticks. These are the sticks that go for your transmitter. Let's put that over here. And we are crossing our fingers that we get past the 79% mark. And once the goggles are done, we'll get started. I guess we'll do the drone next. Might as well. While that's going on, I'd like to see if I can, I'm going to find the, well, you know what, I'll leave that up on the screen actually. But I do want to find the prices for these things. I want to see how much the accessories are going to cost. Where are we at? We're at 84%. All right. wonder if they're gonna have accessories yet. Let me scroll down. I don't care about all this. I want to see the accessories. All right, so it looks like the restarted. Let me go ahead and bring that back over then. Still at 84%, so I'm going to trust that that's happening. While that's going on, would like to see if we can find any. I got so much crud on here. Let's see, from 129. Let's go from the, holy crap. Let's see what they've got as far as their pricing, everything goes. Okay, so, god darn. All right, so the battery's $159. Woo! Man, that's a lot of money. Okay, I really don't. Each customer can only purchase one unit. Oh, I should probably do that. Okay, you guys can only purchase one unit. You could finance this for $118 a month. Good Lord, that's pretty much what we got. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Do they offer any options here? Where is the option to buy more props, for example? Well, don't know. But if your battery's $159, that should be fun. All right, so you get one battery basically. All right, we're at 100%. Awesome. I guess I got caught up in the price, so there we go. So let's take that out. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of the goggles now. All right, so let me remove that. Okay, now let's go ahead and see what we've got on the quad. I will go ahead and let me do this real quickly. I think that's a ton of money, guys. I don't know. That's a lot of money, babe. 100 and some on. Oh look, you guys. What's up, guys? I couldn't see now it's posting. I can see the comments now. Well, that's a ton of money, y'all. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. That 100 and some odd dollars for a battery. Woo! All right, let's take the props off here. Let's go ahead and dig into this sucker real quick. See if we got any updates to do. See if there's any issues with it at all doing an update. And then we'll go ahead and open the canopy up. I'll do the canopy. We'll do the update first. Let's go ahead and do that real quickly. God, that's a lot of money. Whew. All right, let's head it back over to our software and let's see what happens here. Here, I'll let you guys watch the drone. There we go. All right. So I assume I'm gonna have to put the battery back in or put it in. I didn't really know if I had to or not yet, but come on, quit making it hard. There we go. All right, so apparently we need the battery. Let's go ahead and put that in as well. Oh my God, it ships with nothing. I literally have no power. So I've got nothing on the LiPo at all. Let me see. Oh, there will be no updates from that. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. I'll tell you what. Maybe we could manipulate that a little bit. Let's give an experiment. And we're going to see. Let's play a little bit, shall we? Let's just see if we can get this thing powered up or see if we blow it up. One or the other. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put something else into it. So let me just make sure we've got this right. God, I mean, they give you nothing. There's no power on this thing at all. All right. Thanks for that, guys. I guess what we'll do then is we will go ahead and get our AC adapter lined up and start charging this sucker one way or the other. And hope that we can get some power soon. But I'll use the AC to DC converter for now and see if we can get some power going. All right. So let me check this out. Let me plug this in first. Okay. So there we go. Our battery is now charging. Wonderful. Let me see if I can get any. All right, stop. I just unplugged it, so stop. All right. Hey, we woke it up for a second. Okay. Oh, it's got 2 point. I gotta tell you what, it's got to be some awesome stuff because it's down to 2.21 here. All right, so we got 21.5 All right, so let's do that. 1.5. I'm going to get to charging this, and I will just use the adapter. And hopefully I don't screw this up. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some connectors here. Let me see if I can get these to fit. It's too big. All right. Let me see if I got something else. We will use the banana clips then. Let me see. I don't want to wait for that battery to have to charge, although it is charging right now, you can see it. But I am going to use the banana clips instead and see if we can give it power this way. So right now I'm going to pump this up. I'm going to pump our voltage output up to, I'll go to 22.1 just to give it something here. There we go. Okay, now we'll switch the screens and let you guys see what we've got going on the screen. Here we go. Give me 1 second. All right, we've got lights. I don't know if you guys can see that, but our lights are on now. So let's go ahead and go to the computer. Well, this doesn't look like it's going to be very stable. Let me see. I was hoping this would work. Well, let's see if we can get enough battery out of that. We'll just use the battery then. Here, I'll show you guys what we're working on here. All right, let me take that off. Let's do it this way. Let's see if we get the battery to last long enough to give us anything. Here it goes. All right. And here we go. All right, there we go. We got the sound coming. There we go, FPV drone. VisionStar will allow access. And we'll swap the screens here. There we go. Or we could do a side by side maybe. Let's do that. Let's try it like that. I know some of that might be hard to read, but let's go ahead and just click our setup here. Updating no fly zone. Well, we'll slow down. I'll ignore that for right now. Okay, the release is exactly the same. Let's just see if it can do it. Now I hope we have enough battery for this, so we're going to see. Wonderful. Those not going to let us do that. We are in though, so at least we know that it is connecting with no problem. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this charge. I'm going to let the battery charge for a little bit. Let me go ahead and disconnect that. Let the battery charge, and while we'll do that, let's go ahead and get started with the transmitter then. So let me go ahead and put this on the battery, and we'll get started charging the transmitter instead. All right, so that's charging. We'll leave the drone right here for now, and let's see what we've got with the transmitter. Here's the transmitter. Make sure we can do our updates on that as well. All right, remote controller. What's up, Robert? I'm reading somebody else's comments. They're way up there, so I could say, I'm going to try to run the update on this one. Let's see if it gives me the same error about the battery. No, it doesn't. All right, so this is going to be a quick download. Yeah, I was a little disappointed. I was hoping to be able to do something with it. Oh, let's see. What do we got? There we go. Sorry guys, I had the messages you guys are posting. I have it on a bigger screen now, like a big screen TV over here, big screen monitor. And now I've got it turned so I can see it. All right. So far we've got the goggles now finally updated properly. And we've got the drone is still not, and I was really hoping that would work off of an external source. I do think, what's that? I can't wait to win this. Oh, you guys, hopefully y'all win. I don't know who's going to win it, but I wish y'all the best. One thing that does concern me right off the bat, props, obviously, like you said, those are proprietary. I'm sure we expected that. The battery, though, is extremely expensive. You're going to get 20 minutes of flight time. So the problem here that I see, and I'm sure I'm just going to make it clear, the problem here, all right, it says it's completed. Let's go ahead. The cable is connected. What are you talking about? Let's go. All right, let's go back. All right, so that's pretty much all we've got for this one. So let me go ahead and switch this back. There we go. All right. So that being said, guys, I will say that we did look at the price of the batteries. And again, just so that anybody who wasn't here, if I open this up and you see right here, the price of the batteries are going to be $159. So it's $160 for a battery. That does seem pretty pricey. So you're going to get 20 minutes of flight time, and that's it. So let me put this here. So the battery is $159 for the LiPo. I'm writing this stuff down. And then we've got, oh, wait, but you can get 2 batteries and the charging hub for $299. Hey, look at that. And for like $100 more, you can buy a car. So 2 batteries and the charger. All right. Motion is to, yeah, okay. All right. Due to limited, okay. I'm still trying to see if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much it. As far as accessories, I still don't know how much the props are yet. Okay, so here's what I want to know. Oh, look, is a DJI worth it? Let's see how they answer this question. Is everything you need to start flying? Okay, it includes FPV drone, goggles V2, remote V2, DJI FPV intelligent flight battery, goggle battery, AC adapter. Okay, does not include the attorney you'll need for your divorce when your wife finds out you've spent all your money and your kids can't go to college. Okay, wonderful. All right, let's just get back to business here, okay? All right, so here's what we've got. $159 for the battery, $299 if you want 2 batteries and the charging hub for it. One of the things that I'm going to go ahead and take this canopy off now, and let's just go ahead and see how this is going to go. Let me grab my screwdriver. And they do give you a replacement canopy. Let's go ahead and hopefully that's right. Yeah, it is. So go ahead and do this, and I'm going to go ahead and shut the transmitter down. Let's go ahead and just take this off real quickly and see. Let me see. If you look at the canopy here, it's pretty clear where the screws are going to go. So we're just going to go ahead and remove all those. There should be 6 total, I think. Then we can get a look at the internals as well. 1, 2. Come on. Yeah. Good Lord. Okay, just to be clear, the front one is going to be longer than this one. So make sure you keep these all together and don't mix them. All right, so the longer screw is going to be on the front here. It is, well, you know, it is expensive, and I mean, I do find it to be pretty pricey. Well, all right, the 2 front screws are the longer ones. I mean, that is pretty pricey. I really, well, what can I say? I mean, it's an expensive unit, and I think Envious FPV. I will give a shout out to both $15 a set. Okay, so I got John's Music Channel. So it's telling me that it is $15 a set for props. Good Lord. All right, well, I'm going to you know, I know there are some wealthy folks out there that won't even think twice about it. Now let me see how they want us to remove this. I'm hoping this is going to be a pretty easy. I haven't done it yet, but now I'm worried that I'm going to mess this up. So let me just see. I guess it's better if I mess it up than any of you guys. $15 a set is too much. All right, let's see. What are we going to do to remove this sucker? Well, I was hoping this is going to be easy, and I'm going to be the test bunny for everybody else. Yo, Jeffro. Yo, Hardy. Maybe I won't mess with this just yet because it looks like it's all there pretty good, and I'm sure I'm missing something rather simple. All right, there we go. So you pop the front off first, and let's see what we got. Just more of a heap of expensive stuff that I'm probably going to break, but let's see what we got. I think I'm going to snap this in half if I'm not careful. So I may wait. I don't see it. I don't see it. So that'll tell you right off the bat. Why is this got movement? This scares me right here. Yeah, I'm not getting this off very easy. And I'm sure I'm missing something simple, but trying to do this without, looks like it's going to be a very expensive mistake that I make. I see it comes off there. I would think it would lift up, but I'm not able to get it to lift up. Oh, there we go. Hold on. We got movement. We got some movement. This could be wrong anyway. It could be breaking stuff as we speak. See if it has a clip. Well, here's the green one, and I'm seeing only pieces in the front. So, like, I would think it would go like this and lift this way, but let's see. 2 clips in the back. My God, this is probably, what does this replacement piece cost? Like, hey, what's up, eBay guy? How you doing? So let's see. No clips on the green. Nothing that I can see really, except I've got some back here, and I've got some here. I've got nothing that really tells me. All right, so I'm assuming this replacement piece is like $800, so probably more than the entire drone. But I'm not seeing. I would think that with the clip it would pull forward. God darn it! Come on. We're gonna do this, and if we break it, we're gonna. Webinars on Friday. I've got some of these pieces coming out, but I tell you what, if we break it, we're gonna break it on live. Pain in the ass. Oh wait, got movement. Got movement. Can't tell you why I got movement, but we got movement. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna act like I know what I did, but I don't. But it didn't break. Okay, so apparently, putting it on should be pretty simple. I don't think he meant to call me. Jeff, what'd you call me for? Hold on. All right, let's get back to. Sorry, I had to close that screen down when Jeff was calling. Okay, so let's see what we got. All right. That's fine. I think the big task was trying to get that piece off. Okay, great. Let's try to put this one on, shall we? This ought to be fun. It actually seems to fit on much easier than it is to take off. Well, I see that, and then I could be wrong. All right. There it goes, pops into place. Wonderful. Dude, listen, I'm telling you. I mean, like, I take DJI drones apart all the time for repairs here. But this sucker right here, it's the simple plastic stuff I get scared of. Because these things are like, I'm telling you, I'd have to finance the repair on this one. You know what? Heck, now that we're here, though, let's have some fun, shall we? All right, I'm going to start sorting these screws out because it looks like I'm just going to go a little crazy on this thing and have some fun with it. So we're going to go ahead and put these in spot 1. As you guys can tell, I'm not going to be doing much work today. All right, spot 2. Let's break it down, shall we? Why not? Since I have no idea what the steps are to break it down, we're just going to go at it and see what happens. Heck, that'll be fun at least. May end up with the first one not being able to fly. But you guys could at least make sure you don't make the mistakes I make, I guess. Besides, we're charging the battery. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Anything happening here? Nope, not yet. All right. I mean, there really isn't much else happening on this thing. You're not going to be able to take these off. If it's anything like the... try that. Why not? Yeah, I guess we will. I mean, I haven't stocked replacement parts for... I mean, we sell the Mavics here, the Mavic Airs and stuff, and be honest with you, there's more guys selling the parts on like eBay and stuff that are brand new parts where they've wrecked theirs. But yeah, we'll carry the replacement parts. I don't know what they're going to make available. That's the problem. All right, so we got those two out. We got those two out. Let me make sure I have a little bit. Okay, I do have movement here, so I'm going to go ahead now and take the. I'm going to work on this side first. Let's just go ahead and have some fun with this thing. Let's see what it's made of. I mean, heck, it's only $1,200, right? $1,300. It's not even the fact that you have to save your money to buy this thing. It's the fact that you got to save the next few paychecks to buy an additional battery. I just think that that's something that's really going to be tough on this thing. I mean, I get that you can. Let me see what we're working with here. I don't know if that's going to really do much for me. No, that's not what I was hoping for. All right, so we've got our access to the motor and our lights. That's fine. That really isn't what I was looking for, though. I'm kind of just feeling around this thing to see what else we can get. Let's see. We're open here. And we are going to be open here. So let me go back to number 2 here and put this in. Take these out. Good thing is I've got 9 more sitting behind me. So worst case, if this one gives me problems, I will be able to use the other 9 to fly. I think the rest of it pretty much snaps, it seems. All right, so let's do that. I don't need that. I'm not worried about that right now. Let's go to number 5, or no, stay at number 4. Let's do 4. Yeah, you're not gonna want this one. You're not gonna want this one at all. I'm gonna set these down here. I just want to see how this thing is put together. I like taking stuff apart, especially when I don't know what I'm doing. It's the best way to learn, most expensive way to learn. And since we have a battery that's not charged, there's not much else I can do with this thing right now. So let's just keep going. Let's break it down until it breaks. Woo! That in 5. Let's see how much more we got left here. Okay, so now you have to have a Phillips. Let's do a Phillips. Put that in 6. Where's my wife? She's not in here. She was back here. She'd be mad at me right now for doing this, so we're not going to tell her we're doing this, okay? It's our secret. That 6. All right, it's our gimbal, that's fine. Let's go this route now, shall we? Yes, this is going to be one lucky winner is going to win this. You know, the funny thing is, I mean, in case y'all don't know, I have to take shit apart all the time for the first time. So we'll put these for 7. So end up, the worst part is when you take them apart and you end up with that one screw that's extra. What's the deal here? Is that not gonna fit, or is that gonna fit? No, I guess not. Go to 8. Dude, I mean, there's a couple Phillips screws in here. It's kind of pissing me off, actually. So let me tell you right now, I'm not happy about it because I wasn't prepared to use a Phillips screwdriver. But hey, it is what it is. Go to 8. All right, we used up one bin. Now we're going to go to our next bin. Oh, that's more deliveries on the way. Because this part does concern me quite a bit, actually. Some of this plastic is really concerning, but that's just me being me. So my guess is, if I look at this right, this piece here should pretty much just pop up. I mean, I can't imagine there's... Oh, there you go. I was right. Let's put that aside. Woo! Here's some guts. And there's that screw that goes in number 7. I knew that was coming. Should have 3 in there. And this will be... There we go. Gotta dismantle it, man. I mean, if I'm not taking it apart, I'm not having any fun. All right, so we're seeing we're getting into the guts. I wish I could. I'm debating just taking this out and putting an XT60 on it, but I don't think it would work. But it would be so cool if it did. Now that would be legit. And then 3D print a housing, right? But use an XT60 in there. The only problem is it's not a smart battery, and I don't know how much that's going to cause a problem. But boy, that would be legit. Hold on a second. Let's try some stuff. And listen, if we break it here. Okay? We got 9 more behind me. So let's have some fun. I'm going to grab a simple 4S battery. And what I'm thinking is, if we could just reprint that. Right? Now I'm going to see how it acts. That's probably going to be something in the firmware that doesn't let it happen. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, but let's try something again. So we know this is ground. Come on. Yeah, it won't do it. It says nope. Wonderful. Thanks for that, DJI. Yeah, but I mean, like, I think that would be a killer option. So, I don't know, we're going to have to be working on that. That's definitely going to need some work for sure. Let me start putting all these parts somewhere, because this is going to turn into a graveyard for DJI. And have our coffee. All right. don't feel comfortable about this at all. So just for giggles, expensive giggles that is, like seriously expensive giggles, let's see how much movement we get here. Because I know that from the Mavic Air, that's going to be a problem. And while you see it separating here, I don't think that that's how this is going to work. I think what's going to end up having to happen is if you break this arm, now this is, I'm going to guess on this, but I'm going to see if I'm right. So here's what we're going to do. Let's see if we can get in to another area of this quad. I don't think that screwdriver is going to work. Let's try this one, shall we? That's not going to work either. All right, I need the old man glasses wherever I put them. I need to see what kind, here it is. I need to see what kind of screw that is that's in there. Oh shit, that's a big one. Okay, hold on. Here we go, let's try these. Yep, there we go. Oh, somebody bought one. Just kidding. I don't know who bought what. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Let's put this. We'll start. I already got something. Let's dump one out because this is not for this build. So let's dump those out and let's start here with one. All right. Now the question is, with that out, we should be able to have a little bit better. I think this is going to be a very expensive repair if anything happens to one of these arms. That's what it looks like from here. And I'm a little worried that that might be exactly how it is. So and the thing is I don't believe that's going to separate the way it is. Looks like it might, but I don't think so. This is all going to remain one. So the question is it going to be like the, let me see. Ooh. All right, let's get to the rest of it then and see what we got. Let's start with the top now, shall we? Yeah, that's what I thought. See, Mike, that's what I was worried about. Is it does look like it's going to be a one piece, but I don't know. I want to see it and confirm that 100%. And if that's the case, it would be like the Air then. And you know, it's just going to start getting really expensive. Who's binging me? Somebody's binging me. Sorry, guys. I got to make sure it's not for my kids. Oh, everybody's writing me to say, "Hey, you got try this, try this." I know. I'm doing it. I'm getting there, hopefully. Let's take these off first. Put that in 2, and then let's go to 3. Start getting everything else off. I gotta see this because this is the second time this has happened, so let me just see something. There is like a, so here's the deal, right? This is the second screw like this. There's like something in here that is not allowing, it's like a glue or something that is not, like you can see it. I don't know if you can see that here. Let me show y'all. If I can get this to, well, you'll just have to take my word for it right now, but there's like a glue or something in this, the heads of these screws that doesn't allow my, it's only on one though. It's on this one here, and as I'm scraping it, you can see the stuff coming off. I can get this in there. There's one in the base here too. It's doing the same thing. So I gotta like just kind of. It's like a. It doesn't let the hex driver go in there. All right. So this is gonna go. This, in case you don't think I remember, that came out of. That was number 7. Should be 3 screws in there, and there is because the 4th one wouldn't come out. Go ahead and get the tweezers. Get this screw out. This is going to go in the number 7 slot. There you go. That's how you remember how to put them back. Although I wouldn't hold my breath on this one. I have a feeling I'm going to screw the whole thing up. That's because I'm not really taking notes. All right. Let's get these out if I can. Oh, they're not going to fall out right now. Okay. Take the glasses off. Finish that invoice generated at 3 a.m. Oh, right on, man. Right on, props. I appreciate you, brother. I really do. I will also appreciate when I open a GoFundMe, not for the FAA, when I open a GoFundMe to pay for this quad that I just smashed. Let me see where I'm at with all this. Okay. See, here's Phillips again. I'm not even going to mess with that right now. But I am going to try to figure out how we can do anything with XT60 on here. All right. I will put that back. We have another set of Phillips, I think, somewhere up here, too. All right, let me see if I can remove this area here without any issues. This is going to be so, my wife's going to be so pissed at me. Oh my God. Hey, don't tell her I'm doing this, okay, guys? Whatever you do, don't tell her I'm doing this. She's going to be so mad. Hey, but while I'm doing this, hey, I'd like to say what's up to my kids. You better be in school, so you better not be watching this. But if you are watching it, what's up? That's all. That's my shout out. Hello? Hold on, I can't see you. Are you on video? Oh, you're on audio? Let me see. Okay, video. I don't know what the hell's going on. So Hardy thinks that it's hey, what's up, man?
Okay, that wax.
Hey, you're on so everybody can hear you, okay?
Okay, that wax that's in those screws.
Yeah.
It's a security wax, so they'll be able to tell if you went inside that drum.
Oh, trust me, they're gonna be able to tell if I win this song.
No, but that's just putting that out there. That's why they do that to certain screws inside of it. They're gonna let you only get so far that if you go to send that drone back and those screws have the wax removed out of them, it's gonna void your warranty.
So I'll need to put the wax back on then.
But yeah,
Just saying.
That's the purpose for those screws, only in certain spots.
Let's go. So far there's been 2 of them. I haven't seen any more. So did you hear that? So Jeff is telling, Jeff, I want to see if I can. I tell you what. Hold on a second. I think I can get you back on here. So give me 1 sec. Let me open this. No. I want to get you on the screen. What the hell is going on? I hate this stuff. Hold on. Facebook. Stupid Facebook. All right. Now, log in. Sorry, guys. I want to get Jeff on here. It'd be easier for me to see him if he's yip-yapping with me on here. Hey, Jeff, hang up, and I'm going to call you.
Copy that.
All right, bye. All right, guys. Let me get Envious FPV on here. Where the hell is he? Let's do this here. Let's see if this works. We're going to try this for the first time. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's see. Okay, so we're going to go. We'll do 3 screens. Let's see if we can do this. Here goes. Ready? And...
What's going on, brother?
all right, hold on. Let's see if I can get this to work. So we're going to do 3 screens. 1, 2, 3. Boom. All right, you are now on there as well.
Let me get in here real fast.
You should be able to see yourself. Guys, welcome. Envious FPV is in the house. He is chiming in to tell me what the wax on the screws is for. Apparently, it is DJI's security device to... oh, wait, that's for number 3. All right, so far we're getting in there pretty good. Boy, we are tearing this sucker apart, Jeff. I tell you what, the trick is going to be to put it back together, Jeff. Oh, wait, hey, mute. Oh, you can't mute that. Let me mute my audio. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, Jeff, so... well, now I can't hear you. I can't have both these things going. I don't understand. I don't want to hear the reverb or the echo on this one. I don't know how to stop that. But all right, Jeff, what do you got? Yo, Yefe. Jeff, can you hear me? Jeff can't hear me. Yo. Can you hear me? Jeff. Oh, there's a lag. Oh, that ain't going to work. I'm going to hang up. Okay, that ain't going to work. We're going to get back. I'll figure out a way to do this. Just sorry, guys. I forgot about the lag, so I'm going to hear myself ask a question 45 seconds later. Let's get back to work here. Hey, Robert Coppola. I know who you are. Yeah, everything got sent out to you. you had a invoice just to approve it so that it'll ship. So just make sure, and if you don't have that, let me know. But yeah, that should have already been done. I mean, I know I put the invoice up like the day after I wrote you, but please go check that out. Sam, get down here. Oh, shut up, Robert. I just see I'm watching some of you guys as your post. Robert, I do have. As a matter of fact, I moved your old boxer. That's absolutely. Wait, do you have a set of V2s? Dude, I'm doing a video right now. Don't ask me these questions. Help me figure out how I'm going to put this stupid thing back together when I screw it up. How's that sound? That's what teamwork is all about. All right, I'm going to put that back in. I really don't see what the hell else I'm going to do on this thing. Guys, what else do you want me? What else are we going to do? Let's take out this big sucker right here. I think our goal is to remove the main brains and see then if we can put it all back together, which I'm going to go ahead and say the answer is no. But hell, let's see what happens. All right, let's jump in right here. Oh, Robert. No, I wasn't talking to you about. Don't ask me. I was talking to Mike, who's asking me about V2 goggles. Robert, yeah, your stuff, dude. Do me a favor. Check your email because you should have had an invoice sent, and it was basically it's what we have to do to verify. You know everything that you asked for. Ah, there we go. Bing bang. All right, so let's be careful. The first thing we're gonna do, we've got this off. Let's see. Make sure that everything is good here, and it is. Let's go ahead and remove this piece now. This is gonna be fun, guys. So this is gonna be the how to take it apart video and screw it up and piss your wife off and get in trouble. All right. And then Robert, when I'm done, I will. Oh, you know what? If you guys talk to me like this, I could probably convince my wife the reason I screwed this up because I was talking to everybody. And she can blame y'all and not me. It's a great idea. Thanks. You guys are my wingmen now. All right, let's see what we got here. I just want to see how much of this I can pop off of here. All right, we got it's taped on, so be very careful here. Don't want to tear this at all. Ooh, don't tear it. Don't tear it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're almost. Boom. Awesome. There is our gimbal. Ta-da! Flight. No, there's no footage of flight. Not yet. There's footage of taking it apart. But I will have footage of flight as soon as this stupid battery, this $159 battery gets charged. 159 bucks, guys. Don't forget. All right. So we have now taken off the gimbal. So we are down to looking at the bare nitty gritty. So far, so good. They do have Phillips here, which is concerning again, but that is what it is. Our metal plate here will be attached to the top also. So let's go ahead and grab a smaller Phillips. There is no way this is going to be put back together properly. Oop. All right. That's true. That's right. I'm going to tell her. Uh-oh. I'm going to tell her it's you, Mike. All right. You know what I'm going to have to do, right? Because I have not been really paying attention here, is I'm going to have to take another one apart just to see how to put this one back together properly. All right, there we go. So this one comes out, that unplugs here. It's actually not so bad. I mean, this isn't too bad. It's for our fan. All right. I'm trying to find any more main screws here, and I'm not seeing. Oh, there it is right there. Scratch that. I see them right here. And remember, guys, I can't fly because I'm waiting for the battery to charge. And I didn't want to open this prior to you guys seeing it open. So that's why I waited. So everybody's going to be flying these. Oh, no, I didn't fly this first. Oh, absolutely not. But the 9 behind me, see those 9 sitting on the shelf right there? Here, let me zoom in on that. So, see those? Yeah, those are all unopened. We got to break one, man. If you don't break it, what are you going to do to help people put it back together? You got to take one for the team. This is an expensive one, and I don't know how I'm going to convince my wife of that it's okay, but we will definitely make sure that she's convinced. As a matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll do like one of those baking shows where I'll show her this video, and then I'll go open one of those, and then I'll put it new, and I'll be like, look, I fixed it. All right, let's see where we're at here, guys. Well, it weighs a lot less, at least. I mean, it's starting to weigh less, in case you guys thought it was heavy. All right, we got our... Everything here is pretty much good to go. Good. Got our ribbon right here, so you gotta be careful right here, because there is a ribbon. And it looks like this should, I mean, just kind of with a little bit of finesse, which I don't have. It sings to me now. So we have a clip here. So on the clip, you're going to basically push it forward, and then you can maneuver it. And from there, look at this. Boom. We're going to take this off, baby. So there are a gajillion screws on this thing. So I'll probably need another container here in just a second. You know what, I'll take these at the same time because they're all related to each other as far as how to get to them. Let's put all these in the same one. So that will slide here. So like I said, when you put it on, it will slide into it. Let me see, like should go forward and then slide back. If I can get that to do it, to show you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, it should slide forward. There you go. And then it just slides back and it will lock in on that latch there. So if you are trying to take this off, just slide it and then it'll slide back. All right, anyways, let me get this screw off now. Just to screw off. There we go. All right, we have used now 16 bins to hold so far. And let's see how much closer we are to the doom of this and the destruction of this drone. Oh hell, we'll just take these out as well, put them in the same one. There we go. So now we have our sensors, our gimbals over here. Awesome. We are slowly depreciating the value of this purchase. All right. A lot of clips. I'm trying to think of what else is to get at before I start taking the plastic off. I want to make sure I get all the screws I need out before I start taking this plastic off. So is there anything else that I can see that is detrimental to doing that? I got the screws out inside. There we go. I think I will take these out just for the hell of it. There's 4 of these in here, so let me go ahead and take them. I took one out already, and I will find that spot. 2, and let's take this one here. What's that, Robert? See your response saying you sent the invoice, just don't see the email page. Obviously, I want to pay for it. Oh yeah, you got it. Robert, I'll get that taken care of. And it really wasn't an issue of paying for the shipping. I just want to make sure that everything that was on the order was what was okay with you. I'm going to now need another plastic bin. I'll start with this one. We have now moved on to here. So let me go ahead. What the hell, open. Okay, so we'll start 1, 2, 3, go that route. 1. Ooh, this is starting to fall apart now. So now we're starting to see some movement. Cool, about to get the arms, I think. That'd be neat. Where the hell get these screws? Oh, there goes that one. Boom. And then we should have another one. Come on, talk to me. It doesn't want to come out. Oh wow, this arm is just about to slide right. Look at that. Hey, we got some stuff happening. All right. It's about 500 screws. This is ridiculous. Here we go. There we go. All right. So now the arms appear to just kind of slide here. So let me see what they've got as. Okay, so I see the cables. The cables are going to run up, and they're right here. Oh man, can you believe I'm going to do this? This is going to be sad. I tell you what I'll do is I'll do the back one first because time to desolder. Oh, this is going to make me cry. All right, guys, we're going in. We're tearing it apart. Let me get the remote out of the way for now. We are going to desolder the motors so we can take the arm off. Well, I tell you what, at the very least, I end up with a pair of goggles and a transmitter. A whole bunch of goofy shit. All right, get ready. We're going in. Oof, it's gonna be interesting. Okay, we'll just leave our little graveyard here. All right, soldering iron's ready. Old man goggles are going on. And I guess this would be a great video for how to repair your motor or how to replace the arm on your drone when you do crash. All right, let's see, that's going to take a little bit more heat, so let me get some solder ready here. Much better. There's one. That's not the right one though, hold on. I want this one, my bad. There's one. There's two. And there's three. All right. So, let's see. That takes care of that. Let me see. May I humbly ask, what's the point at this point? You basically see all the overbuild junk in there now. Oh, I mean, now the point is just to gut it. I mean, to me, I'm going to have to repair these things. So the only way to learn how to repair them, unless you want to sit there and have to watch some boring video from somebody like me, is to do it yourself and figure out what's going on in here. So I can't help my customers if I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's the point. All right, so I believe at this point, if I'm not mistaken, this should, look at us go, look at us go. All right, tell you what, we are gutting this now even more because we need to, we're going to basically get this thing down to nothing. Here we go. One. Come on. I don't want to raise the temp of my soldering iron anymore. It's already pretty hot. So I just want to see if I can function at this degrees if possible. There we go. All right. So there's that. Hey, look at that. We got one arm out. This thing's going to break down into nothing soon. All right. Second arm is here, and we have our antenna here. So let's remove this. There we go. This is going to feed along. You can see the cable here where it's running. Let me see how they have this done though, just to make sure I understand how they want it to be fed properly. Okay, it runs on the inside. That's fine. So let's just go ahead and gently see if we can feed this through. And we have another cable here. So we got to be careful here. Let me put the glasses on. Well, I have a feeling I'm going to get to some ribbon cables and some crazy surprises in just a minute. Right now, I'm curious. Okay, so this looks like a small plug. Let me see if I can use these tweezers to unplug it. Yep, that's tiny, man. Holy crap. All right, now we got to feed all this through. So let's see if we can do that. You can see right in here is where the cable's running. So we're going to go ahead. Perfect. Getting our graveyard going. We're down to the gritty here. All right. Take the other side out. Yeah, it's 4-in-1 ESC. See, that's what we're learning. So we got a 4-in-1 ESC. I'm curious on this one. There's going to be a lot to learn from this ESC because, again, my thought here is somebody who understands the programming much better than I do. If we can get to this point and we can not worry about it being a smart battery and this thing will go, we could change this, reprint this here. Let me unplug this real quick to show you what I'm talking about. So here's the battery, right? Really what I'd like to do is be able to put a LiPo in this and pop it in and not have to spend $159. That would be the ideal method. So I think everybody needs to work on this. Hey, Mama.
Hi, Mom.
What are you doing?
I was touching up the microwave stuff.
Everything's fine here. Everything's fine.
Uh-oh.
No, nothing. Hey, so what you up to, babe? What? What's up?
What are you doing?
I was just playing.
Where's the other leg?
Oh, it's right here. It fell off. I'm putting it back on.
What did you do?
No, it fell off with this one.
How did it fall off?
I don't know. It's a mistake or something they made.
You gotta eat this or it gets nasty.
Oh, can you just? Okay, here.
Yes.
I have it. I'll have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat it, who
Can you
cares?
get me?
I mean, like, okay, nobody's gonna care that you're eating.
Oh yeah. Sorry, guys. So, anyways, can you get me one of these round things?
All the way upstairs?
2 of them. Well, I don't want this thing's falling apart. Like every time I look at it, an arm falls off.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for my breakfast.
You're welcome. So you need 2?
Probably need 20, but 2 will be good. Thanks, babe. Love you.
Love you.
Mike did it. All right, let's just continue. Now we're at the point of no return anyway. This is like going all in, and you're hoping everybody just calls your bluff, and they don't. You know, you're like, well, I have to do it now. I can't even back out now. So let's just get to it and have some fun, shall we? It's all about fun at this point because there's absolutely no logic in this anymore. All right, I am going to up the temperature here because it's driving me nuts. All right, at the same time, my wife made me a first time to make one of these, and I'm sorry, but it's going to piss her off. I don't need some of it. I have to tell her it's good. If I don't tell her it's good, I'm going to get my ass in trouble. So good. Hey, babe, that's really good stuff.
Yeah, when you make it right, it tastes better.
Yeah, you did it good this time. So what was the difference?
Less liquid.
Yeah, this is more like it was at the hotel.
Yeah.
You brought Vegas home, babe. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, all right. By the way, I didn't want to do this. Okay?
Somehow I don't.
No, I didn't. But this guy, Mike, he was like, he was talking
Did
trash.
He dare you? Did he double dog dare you?
He double dog dared
You
me.
had to.
Yeah.
Get back out of there.
Well, I mean, it was like it's peer pressure, you know. I'm tired of being made fun of
I understand.
and people picking on me. It's a real pain in the butt with this thing. Trying to get in here is not that easy. See if I can feed this through a little bit. Alright, that'll make it a little easier, I guess. Ugh. What's up, Nelson? You're watching what could be the last live feed I ever do if my wife gets mad at me. But she's sitting right here, and you all are my witnesses. If she does anything to hurt me or... Because, hey, what do you mean, oh my God?
The dramatics.
I'm not dramatic. Just making sure that everything's copacetic.
Hey, this is a,
Ah, there we go. The sound of an arm falling off.
what's a flash copy?
Babe, that's a motor.
I know, but what?
It's the motors that are sitting right there in those boxes that we got for the school.
Oh,
Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Let's put this back on for now. There's really no reason to have this off. So put the screws back on. All right, so we have one arm left. It is right here, and actually it's ready to remove. All we're gonna do is,
so was there something broken or
yeah, there was something broken.
brand new?
Yeah, I know.
You should report that back.
Well, I'm doing this so that I can show them.
Okay, definitely. Makes total sense.
I'm glad that you believe me.
Better hope DJI does too.
Shh. This is a more test of patience than anything. You see, this is the fun part, right? So we're doing this live. I have no idea. I've never done this before. I mean, obviously the drone just arrived yesterday, but I mean, yeah, we could crop this and we could make it look like we're all knowing. But shit, man, look, I'm like the rest of y'all. I just jump in there and tear stuff apart, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, oh well. But if I do it and show y'all where I screwed up, hopefully you guys will avoid the mistakes. If not, then that's on you then at that point. I can't help you. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so this is going to be here. So this is about ready to be removed. I just want to see what else I'm missing. Holy cow, this thing's ready to go. All right, we're basically broken this down to pretty much nothing left. So let me just see what we got. Okay. All right. This was the DJI drone, right? All right, we got this cable here, so we're gonna need to detach this ribbon. I assume it's gonna go. There we go. So our ESC can now come out. So let's go ahead and remove our ESC. Dum dum dum. That should be, I don't know if there's any more screws on this. Seems like that might, hey, there we go. That's it. there's our ESC. I mean, I can't imagine. That's too bad. So what I can tell you is, okay, so right here, I know she's taller. She's always taller. She reminds me she's taller every day. So right here we've got the 3 pins. So the question would be, what does it take on these 3 pins to be able to replace this with a LiPo? This is going to be the challenge, guys, okay? Because this is going to make or break. You could end up flying this with a $30 battery, right? If we can, and I know you guys, there are some guys that know this programming side that can handle it, but it's just those 3 pins, right? And outside of these 2 here, which we can manipulate all day long, but it's the 3 pins right here that matter to me, and those 3 pins are going to be what makes the deciding factor. I wonder, I see the pins here, so let me just, I'm just curious about something. Let me just see. I don't know. I'm going to go out on a limb here and see something. Again, if I screw it up, at least I screwed it up and not you guys, so might as well. So we know that this is the positive and this is the ground, right? So we should have 25. Wait, what are we doing? Oh, wait, I haven't turned it on yet. Oh, but that's okay, actually. Let me leave it off, and let me see if I get any continuity at all between any of these. Okay, there's continuity there. And then over here on this bottom pin, there's no continuity there or there. God darn it. What about here? Nope, nope, and nope. Then here, nope, yes. Okay, so we got continuity there. We don't have continuity there, and we should have it, I would think, here, but I guess not. Oh, what a pain. All right, so we'll have to figure out what the 3 plugs are for and get that information to the quad. That way it'll start up. It'll start up hopefully with a regular LiPo is the idea. All right, so we are down to the bare nitty gritty here. The only resistance that I can tell right now on taking this off, and I'm just checking to make sure, is going to be right here, but we got ribbons and stuff that are still glued in, so I'm not going to rip all these off by any means. Actually, we can do it this way. Let's take this off here. There you go. There's 1. There you go. There's 2. I'll take those off without tearing them. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. DJI, god darn it. All right, so we'll do these real quick. These are Phillips. Nope, that's another screw with wax in it. So there's your 3 screws so far. I can't tell. Let me do old man goggles. Oh no, never mind. It's right here. My bad. Okay, so the point here is to be very careful. This must be your GPS. So here's your GPS right here. And I want to make sure that it is, it looks like it's just stuck. But I want to be sure of that. Yep, that's it. So there's your GPS. We're going to go ahead and put that here. Okay, it is 2 pieces. think maybe this time it would just pull up. Oh, wait. All right, let's remove this cable. Guess I'll wear these right now because this is pretty small stuff. So let's pop this one out. Let's pop this one out. And if we pop this up, I think that's going to actually release the whole thing. Okay, you got to be careful down here, right? Because we have a ribbon that still runs down here. We want to be careful not to cause a problem. So when you open this up, just gently pop that off right there, peel that back, and I think we are home free, folks. Ta-da! And there you have it. The fastest way to lose $1,000. All right, so at least at this point, all right, babe, I got it fixed.
Woohoo!
Just trying to see what other stuff I want to look at on here, because when they come in for repair, you know, this is the, I gotta see what this is right here. I'm curious about this part, and that's it. But it is two pieces, but there's two ribbons, and I can tell it's right here. So if I was to unscrew this, the ribbons would come off, this would come down. I don't really see a need in doing that right now. That's I mean, that part's kind of simple and obvious, I guess. And besides, we're not going to be taking any of these to replace them at this point, but you can see where you've got one ribbon here, you've got two ribbons here, so you need to unscrew these two, and then that'll separate, and then these two pieces will come apart. But honestly, that's pretty much where it's at right now. Outside of that, everything else is pretty basic. So let's look at what we got. Okay, let's put our doctor's equipment away. Babe, I did good.
Woohoo!
Man, I got this sucker broke down. I like it. Excited. All right, let's see what we got. This is our beautiful guts, housing, whatever. A board that came off of that. Here's our gimbal that is stuck to the table, so be careful of that. Go. For sensors as well, our avoidance detection and sensors right there. And then we got our legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget our ESC. And don't forget our GPS. And there you go, folks. Whoever is lucky enough to win on Friday, this will be yours. And I will give you the honors of putting it back together on your own. I'm just kidding. I think that pretty much does it. No, here's some other parts. All right. So there we go. So guys, that is the entire breakdown of the DJI drone. The battery does appear to be now fully charged. I am still going to try to see how we can get a regular LiPo on here. That'll probably be my task for the day or so. And now we got to put it all back together. But before I do that, I'm going to have my breakfast and go through some other things. So hang tight, and I will review this, and I guess we will come back shortly. How can you win this? Okay, so here's how you're going to win it, right? So let me go to the computer, and give me a second to open up the website. And you won't be winning this one, by the way. You will be winning one that's actually not taken apart. So there you go. If you go to the website, click home. Okay, right here is the how you enter. So this is the raffle and webinar. So we'll be going over this thing on Friday anyway. So go here and you can add, these are seats. You can add as many seats as you want. There's only 100 seats total. So if you buy a few seats, that's fine. I did change this, guys, because, and I know some of you guys got frustrated with this, but we've had people try to, like, I don't know, what do you call it? Like, they come in to disrupt, and we've been actively blocking that. So again, last week I put the link here instead of emailing it, and people jumped on there that shouldn't have, and we tried to eliminate as many as we could. This time you will be emailed again. As you can see here, the time for the webinar to start is 9 o'clock, and the drawing will be done around 9:15. And you will get emailed the link. I ask that you don't share that link with anybody. And then if you do go to the rules here, okay, you can see here that the actual sale of the tickets will stop at 8:30. So that instead of having to do all the stuff to set up everybody, I will have half an hour before we get you guys into the room to have done that already. All right. So you can do that now. If you do not have to be there to win. If you cannot make the webinar but you got a ticket, you'll still be entered in the drawing. And then when you go to completed webinars, it's a new link I have right here. If you click that, you will see the winners. There were more webinars in this, but I needed to find the data. But you can see last week's winner for the main, and then we gave 2 extras away. So Gregory Carr, and I spelled that wrong. It should be Gregory, not Gregory. And then Jeff Rowe won, and then here's the week before that, the DJI V2. So you will see the winners here as well. Okay. So again, please go. This link will be left up here, and you will see a banner on our page right here. It'll tell you got 3 days, 11 hours, and 9 minutes and some odd seconds. Click this link if you want, and you can get this. Okay. So now that we've broken this down, I hope that this has been fun. At least you guys can watch the video and figure out how to fix it if you need to. I'm gonna come right back here in just a minute and put it all back together. But I'm gonna go see if my wife needs help, and we got some people that are asking these to be shipped overnight. If you do want overnight shipping, it is available right now. You can find it online, so go to our site. We've got a handful of these behind me left here. Let me just, here, right there. You got a handful of those left right there, okay? All brand new in the box. So enjoy, have fun. Do keep in mind that these are very expensive, and parts are going to be very expensive as well. So this isn't going to be a wreck it and fix it the same day kind of thing. But at least we took it apart so we can send you an ESC or something. All right, guys, if you have any questions, always please head on over to our Facebook page, and then you can go to our Cyclone FPV channel like some of you guys are watching now. If you would please subscribe and encourage others to subscribe. We are an authorized DJI dealer. I hope that after this video we could still be authorized dealer. You know, we do have everything here in stock. Our next batch of goggles is coming this week or next. I think we have like 40 or some odd more coming. And then we've got a batch of these already here. We just received almost 50 air units. So we're pretty stacked up, okay? And tonight we're also going to be doing that. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the new Quattro Max 10. That is the 10-inch version of the Quattro frame. We're going to be doing a cut tonight, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, guys, God bless. Be safe. Thank you for your support. I did not plan on taking this apart today, but I like the challenge. The bigger challenge will be putting it back together. If you have any questions, hit me up. If not, God bless. Be safe. Go spend time with your family, guys. Make the most of it. We'll talk to you soon. What is he saying? Well, I'm going to end this here. And peace. Bye.